good as gold and better.
Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. We're here in Lancaster today for a special reason. We've got to pick Mara Mother's Day present up.
Yep.
Yay!
That's your warning.
Mother's
Day soon.
Yep. Dun, dun, dun. And I've got to call into Specsavers and have a retest on my eyes because apparently I've got the wrong prescription glasses or something. I don't know. It's just meh. What can we say? But yeah, we're going to crack on, get the day done. We did do a little bit of recording on the way in, so we're going to put that in.
Yeah.
Now.
Can't see it. What usually flashes if it's...
We're going round past Halfords into the Castle of Lan.
Right, take a walk up to the castle.
To the castle.
Castle.
I hate this corner here.
There's that
Every
half
day.
the road missing as well.
Every day. Ready and these roadworks coming up, they were supposed to be finished and done yesterday. And all they're doing is replacing pavement slabs.
Yep.
But they had to close the entire road off for that.
And the railings here on the car park in front, on the where the windows are, they had to put them on because someone hanged herself off one once.
Yeah, lovely.
Bit of an interesting fact for you.
There we go, you see. We are nothing but knowledge.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. That's why I feel powerless all the time. I know nothing.
I only have rubbish knowledge.
Yeah. Whee!
So Baz is out, he's got his glasses sorted. We've got a little panpiper there. Now we're just going to nip to the shops. We won't show you that because it's all boring stuff. But we might have a little walk up to the castle. And then we will take it from there. So we're now on our way up to the castle. We're just passing the John O'Gaunt pub. It's a very nice pub in there and they often have live music on. They have now. I can hear like a little washboard. Ooh.
Interesting.
So yeah, we're on our way to the castle. And if you know Lancaster, the Waterstones bookshop, that's gone. That's been gone for ages, hasn't it? But it is now Miso Lounge. Miso Lounge. Looks very nice how they've done it. Very posh. Maybe a bit too posh for us. Yeah.
There I won't be talking to likes of me.
Then above it you've got the King's Arms where you can stay. I love that massive window. But we're going up there. On your way up to the castle you do have the Merchant's Restaurant and Bar, and then just on that street there you have the Jailer's Barrel. Jailer's Barrel. This is where we get out of breath going. So what I'm going to do is I'll insert some pictures because just there used to be some cottages years and years and years ago. Many moons ago.
It didn't look like a cottage at the time because it had like 3 or 4 stories. I think it was 3.
Yeah.
3 levels to it.
So we're trying to find out what this cottage was for. But yeah, they were just there, as you'll see from this picture.
Just on that wee bit of land there, mate.
Yep.
Everything else has been built up afterwards.
Yeah. But there is here somewhere here. There's a really tiny cottage, as in one up, one down. I think it's like literally £2 to go in. So it opens 1st of April. So we will go in and show you it. Yeah, very busy. It's small. Very small here. It's like literally over there somewhere. Literally. So that be there, that's the Jonaghone Gatehouse, and it's got 2 semi-octagonal towers that rise 20 metres above the massive sloping plinths. There we go. And while we're at this side, we'll show you, because the scaffolding's not up. This wall, that one. We'll get a bit closer.
Get to it.
We'll get a bit closer.
Oh yeah, this is where you got to do it.
Yeah, that's where they were.
Where the trees are now. So there you go. Cottage. Cottage.
We don't have to come round here, but they have had scaffolding up for ages.
Yeah. You haven't been able to come around here.
No. So this here, as you can see, the stone's different. So apparently, if you do the tour, they will tell you that this was built for the Pendle Witches. So Demdike was in the cellar dungeon underground, which is at roughly around here. We have been in once. We'll get you a picture, and Demdike actually died in there, and it's horrible. It's so damp, it's dark. There's just a big metal ring in the morning. Big metal ring in the floor, what she was tied to where she died. But yeah, apparently this tower was built for the Pendle Witches. They never did say why they kept Demdike separate, did they?
Weren't she supposed to be like the leader or something of the system?
Not sure. You can get a book, I'll have to show you when we get home, and it's of the trial of the Pendle Witches. And it's sad to think that a child got them tried as witches, and they'd have had to walk all the way up here, probably with no shoes on, maybe clogs, through the gates, what we'll go through.
They started from here and walked right over to where the Ashton Memorial over there is, didn't they?
Yeah. So Ashton Memorial there, built by Lord Ashton, but obviously that wasn't there in the Pendle Witch time. That's Gallows Hill, and that's where the Pendle Witches were hanged.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Because it was that long ago, they don't actually know the exact spot. But you can do the walk, can't you?
Yeah.
And you go to the Red Lion. If you go down that street to the left, you go to the Red Lion, where everyone had like the last drinks. But we shall go into the castle.
Shall we go to the castle?
Let's go to the castle. But you've got to think as well, when the Pendle Witches were here, there was no cars, there was no...
This had been field.
Yeah, there was no empathy or anything, so there'd have been literally frog march to the castle in the clothes. It'd have been freezing.
Field going to here, and all these hobbles would have probably been in.
Yeah.
To help the horses.
But yeah, you can do the last walk, if you will. But they do a lot of things, you know, in the summer holidays. So just keep an eye out on the Lancaster Castle website. It's in the Crime Museum for Easter. Was it Easter? What was the last kids' holiday they had? They actually did a thing in the police museum where you can make your own helmets and stuff. Hiya. So it's always good to check out. And I'll show you this. No, it isn't. That's the Pendle Witch next to it. I'll just nip up here a minute. So there's a sculptor here. Oh, he's in there. He's called Alan Ward. And he did this for a hotel in the Lake District. But look at it, it's beautiful.
That's so cool.
But yep, she was sculpted here, and she was designed for, or destined for, the Damson Dean Hotel. Oh, look at her. And there's little Peter Rabbit. Oh, so we've so kindly been allowed in to look at Ruskin a bit close up. Wow, that is amazing.
Somebody's taking him apart now. He's done this job.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not? Does he not stay? Does he not like set and then you do a?
No. So
Oh.
came this morning, and he only just took off the last of the moulds, which is why he's damaged.
Ah,
The
right.
moulds have been
Yeah.
right down the edge here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
across there. Yeah, so he took 10 moulds in all. And so in silicon latex, backed with fiberglass.
Yeah.
And he's taken them back to the foundry to make a wax version of this. So we made the whole thing again in wax,
Yeah.
5 mil thick. The same thickness it's going to be in bronze.
Nice.
And then they coat that in ceramic material inside and out, heat it up, and the wax then melts out.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
pour bronze into the void. Long
Ah,
process.
Yeah.
It's called a lost wax process.
Yeah.
it's just amazing.
That's so cool.
So will you reuse the clay?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
In fact, the clay to make him used to be Beatrix.
Ah, oh, I love that.
And before that, it was Sir Peter Hesketh Fleetwood. I did a statue of him in Fleetwood, a life-size statue.
Ah, oh, it's just amazing. So we've just finished talking to Alan. What a
He's a
nice
good-
guy.
We love him. He's amazing balls.
Honestly, that man is beautiful inside and out.
Yeah.
He's just shown us that some of his work,
Yeah.
given me a wax thing to make my own thing, get it cast into bronze. But yeah, he was saying that Beatrix is still going to the Lake District.
Yep.
They're just waiting for Ruskin
Yeah.
to be finished.
Which is who he was taking apart because I've just come to do the casting today. So that's good.
Yeah, so they've did. How many castings did he say they've
10.
done? 10 castings. But what we found out, which I thought was really good, so the clay that he used to make Ruskin made Beatrix, and the one before, I can't remember who the one before was. I can't remember. But yeah, so the clay does get reused, which I always thought the clay set, then they did the moulds.
Yeah.
That's the highlight of the week.
Yeah.
So yeah, he isn't going to be there soon because they renovated that, so they're moving him to another part.
Did you say?
Yeah, but I don't know if you'll be able to see him work because it'll be inside. So let's continue. So there was the exercise yard. Exercise. Couldn't say that right then. And sometimes, if you go round here, sometimes you can get in there and it takes you into the cells. But they've shut that. I'm hoping they're going to start doing the court tours and that again.
Well, I think if I'm not working and you're not working on Halloween, which you probably am, I'm thinking about coming through here again.
Yeah. If they do the Halloween tours, because that used to be ace.
Yeah.
So if you go through here, it's quite hard to find because they don't have signs up. But there's your gatehouse. You come through here, and this place, well, Chapel Courtyard. This will take you through to the Crime Museum, but it will be shut today.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go in that door there, and that will take you through to the crime museum. Like I say, in the holidays they do activities which are free, so keep an eye out. And that's the entrance. Yeah, yeah. There's a tour going on there. But yeah, that's the way into the court. This is the way they take them in. So they didn't go in the front. But apparently back in the days, that door wasn't there, and you used to have a ladder to get in there for when they were fighting. So yeah.
I wonder if you were scared of heights.
Yeah, I won't make it, would I?
Yeah.
Oh, they got a broken window up there. But apparently this is the oldest part of the castle as well. This was the part that was first built. So now, it's so nice in it since they've done it up.
Ooh.
Was it last year they had like I want to say Harry Potter themed, because I remember broomsticks. I know it's definitely witches, because they did stuff on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, dogs aren't allowed in here.
No.
Sad, but you can understand why.
If you're married, leave it at home.
So, do you want to say what this is down here?
Ooh. Demdike Cell, which is prison. Yeah, because this part, that's where the witches went in, and it went up into that tower where they were kept. And Demdike was kept separately in that little
this
prison there. Just chained to a ring in the ground, which is not good.
Yeah, so this was
Demdike's.
Demdike's. I mean, you go down there and then you go to the right, and I'll show you a picture of when we were down there.
Wasn't.
But you can see it's dark at the bottom. Imagine being there away from everyone. But yeah, Demdike's cell. And then next door you have the history of the Lancaster witches.
I don't think it's that.
It's nothing exciting. You'd have been classed as a giant back then. It's got information on the trials. Old Demdike died in a dungeon under this very tower. Ah yes, it gives you the names of them. So Chattox was accused of murder of Robert Nutter, 18 years. Previously, she pleaded not guilty but was damned by evidence taken from Demdike and James Device. Say if you freeze it, you can read it. And that's looking up from Demdike's cell. So over 2 days, on 18th and 19th of August 1612, 10 people were convicted of witchcraft. On the following day they were taken from the dungeons of Lancaster to the gallows on the moors above the city. They had been found guilty of causing madness, laming and murder through the use of witchcraft. In April 1612, a young woman, Alison Device, asked the pedlar John Law to gift her a pin. He refused, so Alison ordered her canine familiar to lame Law. Then he collapsed, paralysed, down on one side, unable to speak. Could have just had a stroke.
Well, that's what I said, he probably suffered a stroke.
Yeah. So yeah, now they have. Well, it's been open for what, 2 years,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
They have a really nice cafe there.
Good calf.
See, around here, this is where you'd come to go to the visitors room.
Visitor centre.
But yeah, in the summer they have the whole window open, chairs out. It's very nice. They do like toasted sandwiches, cakes,
Toilet.
and a toilet. And they have a toilet.
Yeah, they do toasted sandwiches, cakes and toilets.
Yeah. But rumour was we're going to open part of it as a hotel.
Yeah, I think that's been washed up.
Yeah. I think it'd be such a good idea. But I love it that they've still like kept the original doors and still got a prison castle theme, because you imagine what went on here all them years and years and years ago. There was hangings, there was beheadings, there's heads on like spikes outside the castle. A lot of blood would have been shed.
That's Arrowsmith.
Yeah.
He got beheaded and his head was stuck on a pike by the gates and his body was chopped into bits and just thrown on the walls.
Yeah. Because Alan was showing us this, it's so cool. It's his head, isn't it? Not Alan's head.
Not Alan.
What it's called? Edmund
Arrowsmith.
Arrowsmith, who's beheaded, and he's made the head being held up by a hand.
Yeah.
So here's some info on your tours. So the internal tours aren't operating right now, but £2.50 for a guided tour of the castle. Pretty cool.
For real witches.
This is the very book I was talking about. Grab that. From the castle. Support the castle. Ooh. So we've just come out of the gift shop, which is located right there. And it was saying there's no internal tours at the minute because the fire alarm's a bit kaput.
Yeah, it's dropped a bit.
So once that's fixed, I think the tours will begin. 'Cause it is
Resumed.
so good, is the internal tours. But would you like to show the book we got?
Did you not film it in the shop?
No, this is a different one.
What is wrong with you?
So this man said that is a better book about the Pendle witches. He said it's simplified a bit more, isn't it?
Yeah, but it gives a better description of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Christine Goodyear, she used to work here. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
So we
It's all
purchased that,
good. It's purchase.
and we shall go out of the gates.
At the gates.
They're big bloody gates, them.
See bigger. Look at what's that? That prison we went round in Somerset. That was
Oh yeah, Shepton Mallet. But I mean, look how thick these gates are. Massive. Big handle. But inside the courtroom, they have a branding iron. Has it got an M on it? Yeah, so there'd be like a bracket on the wall there, and it'd hold your hand, and they'd brand your hand. I'm sure it's an M. Shall we go around, have a look around there? And the iron actually snapped, and our friend, who's very talented and skilled in many materials, he actually took the branding iron home to repair it, and that is the first ever time that branding iron has left this very castle, because it's so historical. And he showed me a picture of it at his home. There you go, another fun fact.
Yeah, we have lots of fun facts.
Lots of
Most of
fun.
them are useless, but they're fun.
Yeah. We might redo as well the Buck Ruxton video, because it's so bad. We just ended up reading it off our phone because we couldn't remember all the details.
We're a bit naughty that.
But we're coming a different way up here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Usually we walk down there.
But I thought we could come up this way. Hide, baby, they're after you.
Chic. So yeah, the little gift shop used to be around here, didn't it? But they closed it.
And now it's got even littler.
Yeah.
It's tiny, that gift
Teeny
shop.
tiny.
But,
But what was good about this gift shop, I had my niece and nephew with me, and basically they were being little gits and they would not behave, and I always used to threaten them with the witch in the castle. And we're coming into Lancaster and I says, right, I'm going to take you to see the witch. And they'd be like, no, no, no you won't. I says, we've got to see the witch. So I brought it to the gift shop that was around here, and I timed it perfect because there's this man in there, that was there, and he was very goth-like. It was perfect. And I said, he didn't even know who I was. I just went in and I said, they've come to see the witch because they're misbehaving. Is she in? And he said, no, she's not in at the minute, but she will be back in about half an hour. And I said, right, well I'll bring them back then. That's it. Good as gold.
Yep.
Good as gold.
Good as gold. Better.
What was that?
What? Good as gold and better.
So we're just walking around. Look at this view. Let me show you the view. Yeah, you got your train station down there. Baz just said that. I don't know if you can hear him, that's why I repeat some stuff he says.
Train station!
Well, he walks away from the microphone. There's a football club as well, isn't there, down there? A football field. Oh yeah, you can see it through trees. Don't ask me what football place it is, because I haven't got a clue.
Ooh.
There's a game on, you can hear him shouting.
Yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
For kids.
There's the Priory. The Priory, that's where we went to see the world in the church. That's another vlog we did.
Yeah.
Bit like the moon in the winter garden. Oh, Mars in the winter gardens.
Mars in the winter gardens, that had a moon in it. And it was really cold, I remember that.
It's freezing.
It was proper cold.
And then over there, when we did the Pendle Witch ghost walk,
Yeah.
we were over there, weren't we? And there's a gravestone, she's got a missing head. There's a really interesting story about it and I can't remember anything about it. Can you?
No. No.
But we're gonna have to find the story because it's real. I remember going, oh, it's interesting. That's what happens when you've got a memory like a goldfish. So,
Either one.
just think, you could just wrap me the same birthday present every year and I'd be surprised. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, see, a little gift shop used to be around here.
Yeah.
And, oh, it was there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so that is where you get all your tickets and gifts from. There's a light on inside. I'm gonna nosy what that is. But here is the hanging wall. And it's the only wall in the castle that's red. Coincidence, methinks.
We have explained in previous vlogs that they get tried in there and then they'd be brought out through what is these windows now. It used to be a door and there'd be a little beam and everything and they just...
Yeah. So there was a platform there that come out.
Yeah.
And in that room there's a high chair with wheels on. And it's for a woman that said she couldn't walk, so she couldn't be hanged. So put wheels on a chair, wheeled her out. But yeah, and then people would cheer and buy the rope from the hangman.
Either way, she did the hangman's jig.
Yep. And there's so many bodies buried around here. I think they did dig so many up, didn't they? And
yeah, but they've not got all of them.
no.
Ooh, smell
Fire.
that. No, it's like an oldie. Nice smell.
Oh, I want to thank as well, because we're now on Linktree, so in the description I'll put a link to it, and it just has all our stuff in one place. So if I make anything, it'll be on one of the Etsy shops. You can do Patreon, buy me a coffee, whatever, it'll all be there. So I just want to say thank you to the person that brought us some coffees. We greatly appreciate it, because when we're out we just like to go and grab a drink. So thank you so much.
Just for that, we love you.
Love you. So I've just sneaked through the window here. There's just a till.
Till.
Just a till, but I think it's when you do the...
Waiting till later.
Jeez. So I think when you do the internal tours, you'll go through that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shire Hall and Crown Court. So yeah, we'll wait for them to come back on.
Yeah.
And we'll do one.
You'll do one.
I'll do one.
You'll do one.
And then down that way, if you keep heading yonder, there is a Roman baths down there.
Yep.
And was it wasn't time team, they did a Roman dig down there, didn't they? In the field.
There was some weird sort of...
And yeah, we went for a little snack. Went for a snack because we're nosy.
My detailed descriptions of TV things, a diggy filmy thing.
And then we've talked about this garden in a previous vlog.
Yeah,
And a poisoning.
Poisoned everybody.
Yep, she grew the flowers in this garden that could poison people, and she poisoned her family.
Yeah.
Naughty. Very naughty. But yeah, I think they are doing another Pendle Witch ghost hunt very soon. If you go on the website, what's it called? Something simple like Ghost Hunt UK, or
Yeah.
but if you put in Lancashire Pendle Witch Ghost Walk, it should come up. It's something hauntings, isn't it? Oh, paranormal hauntings, I don't know. But they're really nice and we recommend doing them.
Yeah.
You meet some lovely people.
You do. Yeah, well, pretty good doing that. Have to do it again.
Yes, we will.
And again and again and again. Until you're sick of us doing it. And you beg us to stop and we say, no, we will not stop.
Weirdo.
Yeah. You're welcome. Right guys, so thank you for joining us in this vlog.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of history.
Thank you
little
to
bit
Alan.
Of fun. Big shout out to
Yeah,
Alan. Thank
lovely
you
guy.
very much, mate. Yeah, like we've said, he's on Instagram, so
Yeah.
follow him. What's his name?
Alan Ward. I'll put the Instagram name here.
So yeah, follow that guy because his work is amazing.
Stunning.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that having been said, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the good stuff.
Yep.
Big shout out to the patrons. Thank you very much. And we'll see you in another vlog. Take care of each other out there.
Ta-ra.